Hey everyone, it's Mara Allard, Wind, Water, and Wisdom, and I wanted to talk about ways to work with me that are not just transmuting energy in land or homes, which is what I do a lot of, but there are other things that I do as well. And two things I did this week that were interesting I want to talk about. One of them was I did a card reading for somebody, but it became really apparent during this reading that they were stuck. And actually, we're in real estate, and so that was near and dear to my heart. And I felt that energy that they were very stuck, and the cards were saying that too. So I asked, and they were looking for new business. I asked if they had a lot of old client files or old manuals around, training manuals, literature that was outdated, expired. And they were like, oh, I have 20 years of it. And I'm like, here's the thing about energy. What worked 20 years ago in real estate isn't going to work now in this day and age. And same for most businesses, what things that you were using, techniques and ideas that you were relying on that were tried and true, they don't work in the current energy anymore. You can try them, but you're going to be exasperated. And this person was like, this worked all my life and now it's not working and I have no business. So my thought is that, shred all of those client files. In this day and age, everything is already in, the cloud. Your broker has it. And then get rid of all of those manuals that are marketing tips from 20 years ago. And then that will leave room. When you make room, new ideas pop up. New ideas can come in. When you have too much of this stuck old energy, there's no room. You need to make space. So that was one thing that I was working on this week. Another thing, so I can use when I do readings, and if I see something or feel into something, I will let you know intuitively my guidance. And so I actually went back and used the feng shui. That's what feng shui is removing things that are keeping you stuck, and so that you can actually make room for things that can come in. And sometimes that really is what we go back to cleaning up stuff, get back to getting things out that no longer make sense, but also are holding you back and creating things to be stagnant. The second thing I did this week was I did a custom spray. Now these aren't on my website anymore, they used to be. But because I do all custom, I just say if people are interested in me creating a custom spray, just email me at Mara, MAURA, at windwaterandwisdom.com. This person reached out because she wanted a love spray. She wanted a spray that could boost up her love life. And again, how I make my sprays is I connect to your guides and angels, or your divine team, as I love to call them, and have them channel the name of the spray, the affirmation that goes with the spray, and the exact oils and amounts of oils. Now, one of the oils that came through was jasmine, which I didn't have. When I looked up jasmine, that is all about romance and I want to say erotica, but lust and sensuality. There's the word I want, sensuality, not erotica. It could lead to erotica, who knows? Sensuality. So I was like, wow, here they are. I didn't even know that the plant jasmine was for sensuality. So that came through. And the name that Spirit gave me was Recapture Love. And a beautiful affirmation all about recapturing love. And then the three oils were, I think, which don't make sense, but then blended beautifully together, were patchouli, orange, and jasmine. And so that was it. So that's a really nice thing to do. And those actually, like I said, they're not on my website, but they're only $15 for me to create the oil plus shipping and handling. So if you ever are looking for a personal custom oil spray or roller bottle for yourself, and I always still make the high vibe spray to clear energy, clear and cleanse and transmute energy in your home. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you different ways to work with me, because sometimes people just think of me as a person that transmutes energy in homes, and there's lots of different things that I do, and I don't talk about them all the time. So here's my little self-promotion this week, and I've had a great week playing with these ideas and different techniques and using old techniques as well. Have a great week.